Welcome to Embracing Infinity, exploring the infinite oneness in the space of love and truth. Host Jennifer Rose is an international spiritual medium, healer, channeler, mentor, and transformational guide. Her focus is encouraging individuals to know themselves within the lens of their divine heart and highest potential, to evolve within the frequency of love and peaceful harmony. Now, here's your host, Jennifer Rose.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Embracing Infinity on the Sacred Spiral Network. I'm Jennifer Rose, and happy Friday to everybody. How are you all doing here today? I'm really excited to do the show today. I've got my beautiful special guest and a darling, beautiful, wonderful friend of mine as well, medium Nancy Muratalla, is going to be joining me. And so we'll have a little spiritual discussion, and we're going to be doing messages for everybody here today too. So we're very, very excited about that. So we were just chatting about how excited we are to do our messages here today. So I want to thank you all for taking the time to join me here today. And again, I hope you all are doing really, really, really well. And just so happy to be here with all of you here today. I see everybody starting to come on. So I want to say, oops. My screen just went really small. All of a sudden, there we go. I want to say hi to Michael Christopher. Hello, nice to see you. Thank you for coming on today. And hello, Iris. Hello, good to see you. Thanks for the rose and the hearts, darling. Very good to see you. Thank you, love. Hi, Hafsa. How you doing? Thank you for being here today. And there's Jeffrey. Hi. Thanks for joining us. Happy Friday to you. And there is Jack Kendall and Yoda you as well. So I hope everybody's doing well as you're all starting to come on here today. And we are almost through the end of January. So we've all survived a month of this new year. And it's going pretty full speed ahead so far. As kind of the phrase like no rest for the weary would be pretty appropriate here today. And I think we can all probably have a little bit of an agreement on that too. So there wasn't much rest, and spirit's already popping on my walls as we're at it too. I want to say hi to Missy, who's joined us as well, as we're all starting to come on too. And Stacia, hello, hello. There's Isabel. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Jennifer McCormick is here. Hi, beautiful to you too. Thank you, darling. Good to see you. You're all coming on. Hello, Wendy. And hello, Claire. And hello, Miss Lynn. How you doing? Lynn was just on with Kelly a few days ago, so that was a really wonderful show to be a part of. Like I was saying, it's been kind of like full speed ahead for January. So I think we're kind of, getting ready for a pretty amazing 2025. And I know we're all kind of like watching what's happening and trying to kind of take all that in and sort of integrate all of sort of the different shifts in the energy that are happening right now. And I just feel like spirit is just kind of coming in right now just to say, it's okay, everybody. You're all doing a really fabulous job. We've all got this. We're in this together. And we just have to keep staying grounded and centered within our presence and trust that things are going to work out as they're supposed to. And just kind of like keep the faith and keep the belief in that, as I'm hearing them come here today too. I also feel I want to say that Spirit is saying that we're going to have a little bit of like peaks and valleys. So things a little bit up, a little bit down, kind of going through the wave. And the more we can remind ourselves to be kind of in the oneness with that wave, in the flow of that wave, with all of its little changes that happening, that will actually help us to move through the different energies and the different changes in a more graceful and peaceful manner, shall I say, too. But I'm also being reminded, we didn't come here for the human reality, for it to be just, all the time. We didn't come here for that. We did come here for some change and for some excitement and some adventure. And so we're going to be given that because we did come here for that as well. As much as maybe our personalities are kind of like, well, no, I didn't think I wanted this. But actually from the soul perspective, we did kind of want adventure. We did want change and transformation, and to have as much experience as we can while we are here. And so one way to stop, just take pause and look at your life is like, I'm having a lot of rich experience. I'm getting to experience all kinds of emotions, all kinds of parts of self, all kinds of relationships with different people, all kinds of situation. And all of that is coming in and mixing it all up, and helping you to become the all that you are, and are always meant to be, and always were too. So it's just this beautiful unfoldment of your presence, of your divine perfection and beauty that each and every one of you is. So just that little thoughtful reminder here today. And we're all doing great. So just keep hanging on. And remember to take little breaks now and then, just a little pause, even if it's an hour, just to cut off all distractions, no music, no phone, no computer, no social media, just even pause for just an hour, preferably in nature if you're able to. And that will just help you kind of reconnect. It will help calm the nervous system. It will help calm the mind. And then you're good to go and ready to get on with your day. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to stop and say hello to everybody who's joined us since. I want to say hi to Isabel, saying hi to Nancy. She's going to be on soon, Isabel, don't worry. And I want to say hi to Sid. Yes, I'm okay. Thank you. Good to see you. And there is Miss Fran Pierce. Hola to you too, Fairy Queen. Happy to see you, darling. And yes, we did do it, Jennifer. We absolutely did. Beautiful. It is fun. I know, Lynn. Hi, Evelyn. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Happy weekend to you as well. And hi, Nelia. Good to see you. I know we've got a lot of friends over on the online psychic readings page, so I want to thank you as well. We just started streaming to that last week, so I want to give a shout out to Veronica Jenkins as well. Thank you, Stacy. Hello, Ed. Tip top hats to you, my friend. And there's Miss Heidi Gull. Hello, nice to see you from Boulder, Colorado. How's it going over there? It must be one of the most beautiful places to live. So I hope everything's going well there for you, Heidi, too. Yeah, and you're all saying hello to each other. Great. Hello, hello. Okay. So I'm so happy you're all having a wonderful conversation here, too. Oh, there is Miss Jade. Hello, Jade. Hello, beautiful to you too. And we've got Allison. Hello, great to see you here as well. And Kit Minsky, good to see you. You made it. Yes, looks like we made it. Awesome. Okay, go with the flow and riding the wave. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited to bring Nancy Muratalla on, and we're going to just have a wonderful hour here together. So here comes Miss Nancy. Hello, darling.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
How are you?
So excited to be here. Oh my gosh, with all of our friends. Thank you, everyone.
I know you have a lot of support coming on here today, so everybody's really happy to see you here today too. There's Miss Michelle's come to see you as well. So how have you been managing the whole first month of 2025 so far?
I think you mentioned this in one of your other lives where you kind of talked about, we have so much going on in the world where some of it's a little bit scary, some of it's a little bit concerning, but I think we're also in a place right now where we're in 2025 and there's positivity out there too. There is a sense of hope and like, we want to turn this around. We want to start feeling good. We want to get on with it and be okay. So I feel like there's definitely a balance going on. I'm definitely feeling very electric. So something definitely shifted moving from 2024 to 2025 because I can feel the surge too. I definitely feel electrified.
Yeah, I felt that as well. It's been very, very buzzy. We had all these planets come into alignment like last weekend, I think. So there's been a lot of momentum, a lot of energy and momentum. And it feels as if we're really meant to be kind of like getting things to a completion so that we're making space for all of the new things that are coming into our atmosphere, into our ethers, into our awareness, into our being and experience too. And so the trick is trying to keep up with it all and trying to keep our energy up. So I feel like it's really important, especially I know a lot of people have this this bad flu going around too. We have to remind ourselves to really take good care of our physical, keep our health strong, keep our energy strong so that we can ride these waves and like make the most of it, make the most of this year. So
Right.
for sure, you
Right.
know, and
Agree. Agree. I think that's the only thing that might be slowing people down, because it's almost like lightning is in the air and the time. I mean, we all talk about like you blink and the time has been, it feels like it keeps going by faster and faster as the years go on, but there's still 24 hours in a day. But why does it feel like it goes so fast?
I know, it's so true. It's so true. Hi, Fulham. Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Hi,
And
everyone.
it's sometimes if I was just saying this yesterday. Sometimes if you know, like you have to wait, you have something that you're trying to achieve or a date you're trying to make, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's like 6 months away. That seems so far away. But then if you stop and think of it, you're like, ah, that's going to be a heartbeat. You know,
Yeah,
it
very
really
much
isn't that far. It's just
right.
going to be a
Exactly.
heartbeat.
I think
Hi,
it's
Monica.
also, I know, I think it's also a great reminder, really for all of us to stay present. I think we're all, you know, well, when this happens, I'm going to feel happy. When I do this, that's going to give me joy. And I think this year, for me personally, I'm really trying to focus on the present and finding the beauty and the joy in all of the actual moments. And sometimes it does require us to maybe put our electronics aside and because we get so caught up. But there's so much good stuff on social media, like Jennifer Rose, and there's just so much going on that we want to stay in tune and on with. So you got to have a little bit of a balance.
Yeah, it's very true. It's there's not enough hours in the day for everything and everybody, you know, and it's like you and I both keep very, very busy and we're always like always trying to find the balance of it all too. And it's not any easy task to do for sure. And
It's
so it's
not.
like it's just a continual just keep trying the best with we can and just keep like moving forward. But that sense of presence to cultivate that you spoke of and being in the grounded, it's a continual practice because it's so easy to get kind of like pulled into a lot of extra and then we have to keep kind of reeling it back in. Like, do you have a specific practice that you like to use to kind of help you maintain that presence?
I have to remind myself, I'm, just as guilty as, not being present and losing, track of time and rushing around to get to work every day and getting my stuff done. Sometimes when I can't do a meditation where I can actually close my eyes and try to ground, and I don't really recommend this to everybody, but when I'm driving to work, I don't close my eyes, I promise. A lot of horns going on around me when I'm on my way to work. I really try to do kind of like a pseudo meditation where I'm putting the intention out there, this is how I want my day to be. This is how I feel. This is how I want to stay feeling no matter what happens in my day. I want to keep that peace and grounding feeling. So it's really I think it's more of a self-guided talk that I have to give myself every morning. And if I don't give it to myself every morning, I feel like I'm all over the place. And, it's kind of like begin again the next day. Like, well, kind of messed that one up today.
Well, isn't that part of
Yeah.
the journey? It is. I know. Okay. Just let me take a pause because I want to introduce you properly to everybody. Nancy Muratalla serves as a spiritual evidential medium, a Reiki energy healer, and intuitive card reader. She is honored to work together with spirit to offer love and healing to those that have endured loss of loved ones so they know that love is eternal. Her experiences and spiritual awakening through her own losses have encouraged her to share her abilities and teach others how to connect with them. So that's quite beautiful. I've had the honor of being able to study with you and get to know you for a long time, and now we've become very good friends. Spirit's knocking on the wall, so they're very happy for us as well too. And hello to everybody who's just joined us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's been so wonderful just to watch you blossom and spread your wings and shine your light. And you have so much love to offer to people, and you have a beautiful presence that you give to people. And I know when I watch you work, it's like I know you truly care and you truly want to help people. So I just wanted to make sure I honor that and acknowledge that within you too. And I know so many people who are here watching and right now know that about you as well. So we can give just a little chance to celebrate Nancy here today.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And, I was reading Evelyn's comment, and, you couldn't be more correct, Evelyn. Our community that we've built, a lot of us are gathering, when we're doing these different various lives, and it really helps. I mean, we've really become such a beautiful community, and we support one another. And even when we have these talks, it kind of lets us know too that we're not alone. We're all in this together. So I really love that comment that you posted, Evelyn. And that is my mother's name. So quite a beautiful name that you have as well. Well, thank you for sharing that. Thank
I
you.
know Evelyn always brings the love. She really does. Hi, Colin. Good to see you. Hi, Gabby. Hi, everybody that's joined us here today. I just want to catch up with everybody here. So we've got so many beautiful friends. By the way, if I could, I know we're so lucky.
So many.
Yeah. By the way, everybody, if you could pretty please remember to hit the reactions button on our videos, whatever page that you're on, the little heart or a care or a wow, we would so appreciate it. If you're able to share, comment, tag, subscribe to the Sacred Spiral Network, we so appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I always forget to get that part. So thank you for helping with that too. Lynn is saying such a beautiful spirit too here today. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Jade. Thank you all for all the love. So beautiful. See? A lot of support here.
I do want to add, Jennifer, thank you for that beautiful sentiment about me, but I do want to say that you are such a profound medium, teacher, mentor. And I've always told you right from the start, I was so drawn to you, and, the rest is history, how close we've become. But you really helped me blossom and even realize that I had the potential to be a medium. So just so much heartfelt gratitude for you as well. Like you're in my life for a definite reason. So thank you. And I know, there's many people on here today that have taken your classes, that have had the privilege to be around you, to have readings from you. And we all feel the same way about you. So thank you for all that you do for us.
Thank you, Nancy. Oh, that
was putting you in the spotlight on your own show today.
I know. And it's
give her purple hearts, everyone.
Thank you. We've been on this journey all together too, and it's like Spirit kind of plopped me out of the box that I was in and said, no, we're going to work in this more multi-dimensional way. And and all of the people who are going to be coming to you are going to want to work in that way too. So it's just all about nurturing what you come with and what you have, not change you, not mold you, not trying to fit you into a new box, but like, this is what the gifts that you come with, let's nurture them and then expand them. And now it's like, it's so beautiful to see how, all of the mediums that I've worked with have their own unique style. We're not all alike. We're not all doing everything exactly the same. It's like your own unique style. And it's beautiful because I do feel like that is the movement within mediumship, is embracing our unique style and making sure that it's always very healing and uplifting for everybody. That feels like that's a very important thing for us to continue. Hi, Tracy. Good to see you. Hi, Hafsa. So we're growing and growing and growing here too. Would you like to move and do some messages? Miss Nancy,
Yeah.
are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay,
Let's do it.
everybody. I'm trying to get caught up with all your comments. Miss Beautiful Kelly Brickle, the producer of our Sacred Spiral, is in travel today, so I'm helping to keep up here with all our little comments. So I'm double duty, but it's fun
She's
for me. It
wearing
keeps me
many
on my
hats today.
toes. Yeah, I know. It keeps me on my toes. I like a challenge here too. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, thank you,
Yes,
thank
Lynn,
you. I
agree.
appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Today. Oh, before I forget, you have an event coming up tomorrow. I want to make sure I get that out before we get started.
I do. Thank you so much. So at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, anyone who's in the UK, it will be 6 p.m. UK time. It is a platform on Facebook. It is Prism of Light. You do have to subscribe to the page to participate. So if you go to Nancy Muratalla on my Facebook, you can see that I've posted it there with a link and you can click on it. There's a lot of really great activities happening on that platform too. There's a lot of mediums that are doing shows daily. So I would highly recommend to subscribe to it. Along with there's many other ones, but that's the one that I'm on tomorrow. So please
Oh,
join us.
that's going to be so much fun. I'm
Yes.
I'm not going to be able to watch it because I'm teaching all day tomorrow, but I'm going to be there sending
Oh,
all my love.
I
you're
know
gonna
you're
feel
there
my
with me in
love.
spirit. You're there with me.
I absolutely am. And Nancy, you are also part of For the Love of Spirit Team Angel. That's our Sunday service that we all do together every couple of weeks. And so it's been so wonderful having you with us as well, because that was about a year ago. So we're coming up on your 1 year anniversary with Team Angel too. So
It was longer. I know. I feel like I've known you
I know. Yeah, we're just like a happy family. We're like, well, a happy family too. So,
Yes.
okay. Okay, everybody. We're ready to do some messages for you all. So, what we please need from you is two things. Let us know that you're open. That's your way of giving us permission, consent to give you a message here today. And then please, if we're working with you, give us feedback in the comments as quickly as you can. There's a little bit of a delay. We just want to make sure we're on the right track with the right person, and that everything is all making sense to you. Hi, everybody who's coming in to join us. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Amanda. So good to see all of you here too. And so, Nancy, you can see all the comments. You can see everybody who's coming in and saying that they're open. I'm going to let you go ahead and start.
Okay. Wonderful. I would love to start with Jade, if she is still here, which I believe that she is. So, Jade, I'm pretty sure she is still here.
Are you with Jade Springmeyer? Or is that who you're
Yes.
talking about?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure because I think I saw another Jade as well here. Okay. Hi, Grace. Okay, so Jade, are you still here, love? She's still here. Yes, she's here.
Okay, beautiful. Hi, Jade. So immediately I pulled some cards for you, and I want to talk a little bit about, so I do definitely feel like I have your mother here with me in spirit. I mean, your mother, you already know this. She's such a great support for you, and there's so much love all around you, like daily, and I know that you feel it. I also know that you get signs of hearts constantly, and that you do know that's from your mother, because I'm just seeing, big gigantic hearts coming through. I also know that you've been doing a great deal of work. One of the cards that I have for you, which is the Six of Swords, I know that you have been in a continual transition of growth. I know that you have been working to elevate yourself. I know that you're leaving things behind that no longer serve you. It hasn't been an easy road. It hasn't been an easy task. And I am being acknowledged to let you know that it has not gone unnoticed of all of the hard work that you have been putting in. I definitely see almost like you're holding baggage, and slowly, one by one, that baggage is being left behind. It's being left behind. You're becoming this beautiful, huge butterfly, which is like right behind me. And I just see that you're spreading your wings. You also have been a little bit faced with some fear challenges, a little bit of reservation, a little bit of hesitation. Um, yeah, let it go. First and foremost, you're a mother. You're capable of doing absolutely anything that you set your mind to. And you are so intuitive and you're so connected that I see the remaining of 2025 being just a fantastic breaking year for you, that you really have reached the top of where you're going, where you would like to be going. So just continue to fly, Jade, and let that be, because it's all in the works already for you. Just glide with it. I just really felt drawn to you. I felt the nudge from your mom. I also picked the moon card for you, which, we just had a new moon, that really kind of just, talks about all of the same things that I just talked about, releasing your fears, letting go of some of the insecurities. Just let it fall to the wayside. You got this, girl. So I just wanted to send you so much love. Your mother is here, and she's been in your contract, to support you this whole way, and she's there with you every step of the way. So I just want to send you lots of love, okay?
Oh, it was a beautiful message for Jade, Nancy, and she was understanding everything that you were saying. Oh, she's so happy. So happy. She's saying thank you. That's beautiful. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody. Let me see. I've got my cards picked out. I'm with Stacia. So Stacia, darling, I am with you. And I've got two cards. Now I've got Lori, who was just on the show. I just got her new cards in the mail, so I'm excited. One is her Have a Seat deck, and one is her You Are a Miracle deck. And so I pulled those out. They just came in the mail, so I was all excited to use my new cards. So Stacia, I've got two things for you. So from her Have a Seat deck, Stacia, the first card is Presence. And it says it grows in shared silence, which is what we were just talking about. So just a reminder to take those few moments to come into the silence, to kind of go inward, reconnect with you and yourself, so that you can feel that presence, and you'll feel the energy shift and the groundedness come in for you too, because you're quite busy. It's no rest for you, my dear, in this year too. And the other card I got from her You Are a Miracle deck it's got the infinity symbol, which is, my favorite, Stacia. And it says, just when you think you have reached the end, you realize it's the beginning, which is quite true. True. This is the infinite loop that we go into. And it's like, you think you've gotten there, but really it's when you come back and find your presence again, and you realize, oh, I was always there. I was just on a little bit of a travel. I was on a little bit of a vacation. And then when I made it back home again, I realized, oh, I already did have this within me. It's kind of like Dorothy, if you know what I mean, Stacia. I'm a little shout out from your father and spirit too. He's been actually, he's been very busy around you, if you would understand this, Stacia, too. Because I'm feeling like, I know he always is, but I'm feeling like it's been very amplified lately. Like he's been around more than usual, more than you're usually aware of him being too. And he's letting me know also that, like, when you're in travel, like when you're driving to work and things like that, he's been in the car kind of messing with your radio and making sure you know what kind of songs is like he's connecting you with too. I know this to be very important. He also shows me, because I already know this from previous reading stations, that your father was a former firefighter. And so he's just mentioning California a little bit, but he's showing me that from spirit world, he's got this whole presence, like this whole group of firefighters in spirit that are with him. Some of them go back to 9/11, but some of them are have passed at other times and other times, and other times in other ways, excuse me. And he's showing me that from spirit world, they are still on the job. They are still on the job. And so I thought that would be happy for you to know that, as he's wanting to impart that for you and for everybody else to know that firefighters in spirit are still heroes. Like they still continue to remain heroes as they move forward here too. He's giving you a big hug. There's a lot of love around your family. And I'm also feeling your dog in spirit kind of come in and just kind of like snuggle up next to you and wanting to say hi. And it's just like super, super excited. Some energy just got all buzzy all of a sudden too. And also Dad is letting me know that March feels to be significant for you. So just something to look out for. And he says when things get really, really busy, or there's a lot of like little dramas going on with different people that you know are family members or work or whatever that could be, he's just like, sit back, get your ball of popcorn, separate yourself from a little bit, and remember that, life is a stage and we're all actors upon it. So he's coming in with a little lighthearted humor there for you, Stacia. So I hope that all resonates for you and makes sense. I'm just going to get caught up with you too. Okay, beautiful. I'm so happy you were understanding all of this. So thank you for allowing me to give you a message, Stacia. I really appreciate her today. Okay, Nancy, I'm going to hand it back over to you, beautiful.
Awesome. Thank you. Heidi, may I come to you?
So we've got Heidi Goal, and she just moved over to YouTube. Hello, Heidi. Hi, Nadia. So Nadia's here too. Good. Hello. Hello,
Hi,
Kayla.
Nadia.
Hi, Angel. Hi, Angel. And hi, Kay Weezy. Good to see
Jennifer
you all.
McCormick. Hi, Jennifer.
I know. Okay, we'll just give Heidi. There she is. She's here. There she is.
Oh, wonderful. Hi, Heidi. Okay, I definitely have a gentleman here with me. I'm going to go into the cards that I pulled for you first, and then we'll move over into the mediumship part of it. So, wow, you are, I have to just make this statement. You're a force to be reckoned with. You are very, very strong-willed woman, lady, fierce force. You have a lot of resources. You know how to get shit done. Excuse my language. I feel like you know where you want to go. You know what you need to do, and there's no stopping you. I also feel like you have had some, I guess, some discrepancies or some people get in your way where, I don't know if it was, doubting you or, maybe admiring the fact that you're so strong-willed. So I'm just going to take a pause here for a moment. Would you understand everything that I'm describing? Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that, Heidi. I also pulled the World card for you, which is, I'm not surprised. You have been working to get where you would like to go, whether it's in relationships, work-related, friendships. You have your eye on the prize all the time. You know where you want to go, and people are actually very drawn to you because when they are looking for resources to get through whatever it is that they need, you're the person to go to. Oh, okay, you need that, then you should do this. You're looking for that, then you should go here. You are very resourceful, and you always have a solution. You have an answer. So I really want to acknowledge that that is something that people absolutely really trust and love, that you have that support. But I also feel like there are some people in your inner circle that, oh, you pulled the World card. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I got it for you too. I also do feel like, watch out for the critics, because it's really just, maybe some fears that they're having. It has nothing to do with you. So keep moving on. And don't worry about them. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. You're amazing. I also feel like I do have a gentleman here with me. Would you understand a father or a grandfather in spirit, Heidi? Hi, Debbie Romero. Okay, I'm gonna describe.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I'm waiting for her to respond. She says, "Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. I'm keeping up. She sits and listens to them. Yes. Okay.
So I have a father or a grandfather here with me. I don't know if he's coming in, and I guess maybe I've been working across the pond too much or been on too many things, but I feel like he's coming in a little cheeky, because I know we don't really say that in the United States. But I feel like he's coming in a little bit cheeky, and he's actually actually like has a cigarette in his hand, but I don't know if he's playing with me or not. He's walking in just very relaxed. His personality feels like not much rattled him. You have a grandfather, not much rattled him. And he just comes in with a very calm, cool, collect personality. Like, he just was a very confident man. Would you understand this with your grandfather, Heidi? I know there's always that little bit of a delay.
Yeah. She's coming.
I want to make sure I got my people with the right people. My
Yes,
dad's
it's good.
dad. Okay, great. Thank you for that confirmation. He worked very hard for all of his successes. I feel like he was somebody who he worked very hard, and it wasn't to like achieve high dollar status. He worked very hard so he could live very hard and have everything that he needed to have and to provide. So I feel like he was very good at what he did. I don't know that I'm getting what he actually did as an occupation, but I feel like he was very good at it. And he would have people come to him. I don't know if he was in a manager or some kind of support type of work or position, but he helped guide people. He helped instruct them on how to do whatever it is that they needed to do. He definitely was not a flashy man, but I feel like he knew how to dress smart when he needed to. I also feel like he was very smart with his finances, because again, he wanted to be comfortable. He wanted to make sure he lived within his means, I guess is kind of a better way to say it. He lived within his means so that he didn't have to worry. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. You are quite a bit like him, actually. Yes. Yes. I feel like he was a plethora of resources as well. So it doesn't fall very far. I'm also getting the names around you. I'm getting the names George. I'm getting the name Scott. I don't know if you can take either of those names, but that's what I'm hearing. I'm also getting the months April and May as being either anniversaries, birthdays, or something significant that is coming up here in 2025. So I'm going to go ahead and leave his love with you. And thank you so much, Heidi, for letting me work with you. Thank you.
Oh, that was a beautiful reading. There she is. And I just want to make sure you get that. Okay. Lots of family for sure. Lots of family. Beautiful read, Nancy, too. I just want to double check, do a quick check-in. Hi, Cheyenne. Yeah, thank you for just coming back in and let me know who's still here, because I know sometimes people come in and out of the live. So if you're still here and still open, please just pop it into the comments for us as well. That would be quite helpful. So thank you all. Heidi says she's crying. She feels his love. That's so beautiful. That's why we do this, to help us feel the love. Like that's the whole purpose. So job done well. Thank you. Okay. All right. Looks like everybody's still popping in. They're still here. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Heidi.
I know. Okay. I'm just going to see who I am drawn to. I'm going to come to Karen Boyle, if I may, love, if I could please come to you. Thank you for being open here today. Karen, the first card I pulled for you, well, actually, I'm going to pull this one first. This one is consider taking a break. So if this card is coming for you, you understand you have a lot of pots on the stove, a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. And we were speaking about this in the beginning of the live, that it's good to sometimes take a little pause just to kind of get recenter, replenish your energy, take care of you, take care of the physical. And that actually will help you with all of the many responsibilities and things to get done too. I am feeling from spirit world, they're letting me know there's a lot of kind of like tying up of loose ends that need to be done. So some projects bigger, some smaller, but things that kind of need to be finished up. Some of it's very small things, but they all need to get done. And this is kind of why they're saying it's okay to take a little break and then resume again, because then you'll actually have more of that motivation and more of that like energy and momentum, if that makes sense for you. So just checking in with you. Okay, let me see here. Okay, yeah, you're still here. Beautiful. So hopefully this is making sense to you so far. On a little bit more spiritual level, they're saying your soul has possibilities that are infinite too. One of my favorite words. So it's letting you know that not to think in limitations, but to think in possibilities of, because we are part of this like infinite multi-dimensional landscape of perspective and options. And when we just kind of sit back and be open to it too, it's like a whole new world opens up when we don't sort of limit ourselves and put ourselves in little boxes of what we believe or we think we can or can't do. So they're trying to give you that little bit of inspiration. So we take a little bit of a break just to pause, reflect, come back into center. And then, okay, we're going to be out to all of these open possibilities. And to get there, that in between little sweet spot for you, Karen, is going to be tying up those loose ends, getting all your little projects finished, getting all your ducks in a row. We were talking a little bit about that week. So I hope this is like making sense to you okay, you understand that. Thank you. And Karen, would you understand a pet in spirit? I feel like I've got a little kitty cat just coming in to like purr and rub against you and give you just some affection right now and kind of just like plop in your lap right now too. So hopefully you're understanding that this kitty cat belongs to you, but it just came very, very, very sweet, very, very like full of life too. And I'm seeing beautiful. I'm so happy that's making sense for you, love, and that message is resonating for you here. I'm just trying to find you there too. And this kitty cat is showing me like I'm like kind of like running in the fields and I'm real happy and I'm kind of like chasing little butterflies around too. So, but right now it's just like wants to sit in your lap and wants to just purr and cuddle, and like kind of like, make a little indentation on your blanket, when you're wearing your little kind of blanket on your lap to keep yourself warm in the winter. And then here plops your kitty. And so it's very, very sweet. So I just need to make sure I give you that little message, that little shout out from your cat too. And I also feel, Karen, I feel like I have a grandmother coming in that was, either a coffee drinker or a tea drinker, because I can see her really sipping and really like, savoring each little sip that she took when she had her coffee too. And she comes in and she is showing me also some shortness of breath, Karen, that would have affected her prior to passing, because I feel like I'm shortness of breath. And so when she moves on to pass into spirit world, of course, that is all lifted away too. She brings a beautiful, bright, like deep red color that connects with her as well. So there's something very deep and very spiritual about this grandmother too. And there would be a love of elegance and flowers that comes with her as well, Karen, as she's coming in. And she's coming into you for you here today to remind you of this strong line of women that you belong to, that you are part of within your family lineage. And she's just like, keep those shoulders high, my darling, and just keep moving forward and keep really, focused ahead, and try not to let the little distractions on the side get in your way. It's just like really keeping focused ahead on your journey, because there's plenty to do, and there's plenty to discover for yourself in your beautiful unfoldment. She hands you some beautiful purple irises as a gift of her love, and very twinkly eyes too, that I have to say. So I hope these the kitty and the grandma is resonating with you, Karen, and I'm going to leave you with her loved. Okay, you're connecting that with mom too. Okay, and your nan loves flowers. Okay, so we probably have a little blend of the two of them coming in together. But I'm so happy that I got to give you a message today. And thank you for allowing me to work with you, Karen. Okay, thank you, beautiful. So Nancy, I'm going to hand it over to you, love.
Thank you. Thank you. Heidi, I do want to add a couple of more comments. And I think I kind of stopped myself when I didn't actually give you the message from your grandfather. So I do just want to elaborate. So I know you mentioned, what did he say when he came in? I really just want to let you know that what I was feeling from him was he is very much supporting you, and he knows that you've been missing family, you've been missing loved ones, you've been grieving, and you are always the strong one, and you're always there for everyone. But he wants you to know that they are in support and they are there for you. So I do feel like you've had different signs that have let you know that different loved ones are around you. So it's not your imagination. They are all around you, and they are here to support. And I feel like your grandfather came in so proud, and even though he was a little cheeky with me, really it was just, I know you were wondering if they're around you, and I just wanted to reconfirm with you that him coming in today is an acknowledgement that most certainly they are around you and they are supporting you. So I just wanted to add that little bit, and I apologize if I got ahead of myself a little bit, but so thank you, Heidi. I have somebody with me, and typically, because Jennifer is such a great mentor and she's really helped me go direct, but I feel like I don't know who this gentleman is for. So I'm gonna kind of just put it out there, and if somebody can take it, we can kind of go from there. Um, it could also be because people come and see me in the middle of the night when they know I'm doing something, or early in the morning. So it might be for my show tomorrow. I don't know, but I can have a very clear visual of who I'm seeing right now. I want to say it's a young man, maybe in his 30s. You're very welcome, Heidi. Thank you. Thank you. And I feel like this gentleman, I feel like his passing would have been from perhaps some kind of accident, maybe a car accident, something, not an illness, but something that would have happened suddenly. He comes in with a little bit of shorter hair, but intentional. It's not like he was balding or anything, but just kept his hair more on the shorter side. He also comes in wearing a hoodie. He has jeans on and he has white tennis shoes on. I know that he would have been funny. I know that he would have enjoyed sports. I also feel like he's very excited that the Super Bowl is coming up. But he's also telling me that those are not my teams, but you still have to watch it. And he's really excited that that's coming up. So I'm just going to take a breath here for a moment. Can anyone take this young man? Could have been a brother, a friend.
Okay, I'm just waiting for all the comments to come in. Heidi, I think Heidi is understanding that as Wyatt, she's saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can you take everything that I've said about him, Heidi? He would have been funny. He would have really enjoyed sports. He's pointing out baseball and football, but he really was open to watching all of them. Like, he just was an all-around guy that likes sports.
You also have James Davis, who was understanding, and Amanda for a friend as well. So I just wanted to, Amanda says was like a brother, and James Davis is saying he's got a Tyler. So you've got three people. And Heidi's trying to distinguish, did the gentleman feel like a bigger guy to you? That will help her to distinguish.
He did not feel like a bigger guy. He actually did kind of feel like a slender guy. He
And you've got
definitely
Kara. Yeah, you've got Kara as well. Sorry.
a car
Didn't mean to
accident.
interrupt. Yeah.
I did get car accident. I kind of threw out there it could have been an accident in case I was hearing it or feeling it incorrectly, but I did get that it was a car accident. I'm also getting the name, and take this lightly, please, because it could be something associated that you may not resonate with right away, but I am getting Stephen or Stuart. Those are the names I heard. It doesn't necessarily means that that was the gentleman's name, but that would have been around. Okay. Let's see what else he can tell me. He's also giving me the month of October, either the number 10 or the month of October being significant in some way. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear that, Heidi.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. He's also giving me a reference to, would there have been either currently a dog that he would be worried about that is sick, or that would have been his dog that would have been sick that he worried about after his passing? I'm just going to throw that out because I got a reference about a dog.
Okay. So you've got a lot of people who are resonating. So let's just check in with everybody who has checked in. Could you let us know if all the evidence is continuing to make sense or not? Heidi is saying October 10th was when the accident she watched happen while driving home, and she didn't know it till hours later that it was him. So she can take the October 10th. That's pretty specific.
Oh, Heidi, I do think I'm with you because I actually wrote down October 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may have a collective too, because Tracy can understand the dog.
Okay. Okay.
So
After the past. Oh boy, I'm not used to not going direct.
I know.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you have a lot of and James is entering similar, not all the events, but there's a similarity too. So you may have a few brothers or young males who are coming in together because they would all want to reach as many people as they can here today.
So he is still here with me, and I can visually see what he looks like. He is coming in, just letting me know to let you know that he knows it was very tragic. He knows it was a huge loss, and he's okay. Because I do feel there was not memories. I do feel there was very visuals going on in people's heads on how he would have felt if he was in pain. And I don't mean to get so detailed, but he's really letting me know that the visuals that people were having, I do feel like it was rather quick how he's describing it to me. And there was no pain felt, that he went rather quickly. Let me see what else I can get from him. He really enjoyed spending time with family and friends, and he really is making a point of letting me know how much he appreciated the time that he had. He did leave, and no pain. Yeah, absolutely, Tracy, no pain. He absolutely didn't think he was going to go that early. He definitely passed as we would consider before our time, which, I think we all think we're supposed to live to the ripe old age of 100, but, unfortunately, that's not reality. And quite frankly, I don't know if I want to live to 100, but anyway, I digress here. So I'm going to just give you guys his love, because I feel like maybe it's a representation for all of you, because I do feel like the message is really for all of you, that he's okay. There was no suffering. He's okay. Chaotic life at the end. Both his parents died shortly before leaving. His two younger siblings lost. 100%. He was shocked, as was everyone else. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he showed up so big and bold for me right now, wanting everyone to know that he's okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you for that. I don't know if you want to add anything more to that, Jennifer, but that's what I'm getting.
I just want to thank Heidi and Tracy and Cara and James for being part of that group message. So thank you, everybody. Real quick, I've got to stop and take a quick announcement. If you are over on the online psychic readings page hosted by Miss Veronica Jenkins, we're going to have to end that stream. If you want to continue with Embracing Infinity with Nancy and myself as we continue to give messages, you can come over to the Sacred Spiral Network Facebook page or YouTube as well, or you can come over to my page, Medium Jennifer Rose or Jennifer Rose, and we'll be continuing the stream. But I just need to make sure I make room for her next show that's going to come on. So I want to thank you all who are on the online live psychic readings page. And again, anyone who wants to come over, please continue to join us as well. And if you're planning on sticking with the show that's coming on, please have a beautiful evening. And we love you all very much. So, okay, give me 1 second. Okay. All right. All right. So thank you. I had to do that. I have to make sure I made space for her too. Okay. So everybody, let's take a quick roll call now and let me know again who is still here and who is open, because we're getting approaching the top of the hour. And so I know some people come in and out here too. Heidi's saying she's just felt a huge weight off of her shoulders knowing all this, and she's crying. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing, Heidi. We love you very much. So appreciate, I can feel it's the beautiful thing about spirit world is when you feel that presence coming in there like that, it's palpable. It changes the energy in the room, and we're all like feeling this love together of everybody, all these beautiful young men who came in to give a message for everybody here to do. I want to say hi to Grace. Oh, thank you for the hashtag, Grace. That helps. Yeah, and you can also do replay after the show is over. You could do a hashtag replay. This helps our little algorithms. And please remember to hit the reactions buttons, that little heart or the care or the wow. We really appreciate it. So thank you for all of that too. May I come to Lisa Paris, please? If I may, please come to you, Lisa. I would so appreciate it too. Okay. And let me see what card I've got for you here too. And again, I'm using Lori Smith's new cards that I just got in the mail here. So, okay. All right. Are you still with me, Lisa? I'm sure you are. You were just here. Okay. All right. So the first card I have for you, Lisa, is this: anchor your peace in the simplicity of self-care. So I hope this is resonating with you, Lisa, the peace of self-care. So when we take the time to take care of ourselves, not just the physical, but also the mental and the emotional and the spiritual, that self-care, lots of attention on yourself, of doing loving things for yourself too. That is going to help you feel that grounded strength of presence. And I know so much how much we love to be often, me too, the spirit realms and connected with all of that. And, I would love to, go play with the fairies all day too, but we are needing to take those energies and like ground them into this body and this reality too. And the beautiful thing about that is our power is so much stronger, what we have to work with for our lives, for our intuition, for our transformation. When we do ground that into our bodies and into our realities here, we have so much more power to work with. So I hope this is resonating for you so far. Okay, I'm glad that you get it too. Okay, now with the You Are a Miracle deck, let me see what we've got for you, love, here. You're so beautiful, by the way. I just have to tell you, you have a lovely energy. And it says, exhale and release what does not serve you. So when you're taking a breath and releasing out, we can release the worries, we can release the long list of to-dos, all of those concerns, and just take that kind of step back and remember that like everything's going to work out so beautifully for you. It's all going to fall into place. And this feels to be actually very, very true for you, that it's all going to be like falling into place. You have a lot of beautiful blue light around you, Lisa, too, kind of like this color shirt, but a little bit deeper. So I know that you are very spiritually connected, very in tune with spirit. I feel your helper is coming in here too, just to kind of applaud you. And you've got about like 3-4 of them all standing behind you too, of kind of like holding the space for you, because they want you to feel their presence, but they want you to feel the backing, that they're giving you the backing. So you have that backing just as a reminder that you've got this beautiful power and presence within you too. But you have that support, you have that kind of like grounded sort of protective force around you too. Not that you need protection, but I mean that in a very positive sense in the word, to know that you've always got them with you as well too. And they are also sending a bit of healing for you too as well, just to kind of help you kind of reboost your energy and get that vitality that you're used to having back. And I can see they're using some orange color to show me that they're giving you some healing as well. And it feels like this also is being extended to a few others that are in need healing that are connected with you too. And they're having a beautiful like yellow light coming in that's kind of like downloading in through your crown. And so this is going to give you a beautiful wave of inspiration and also understanding for your spiritual transformation. So I hope that this all like unfolds for you in just the most beautiful way as you move kind of into this weekend and this week ahead. But please take a few minutes when you can to just be with your helpers, 5-10 minutes, so that you can just kind of really like soak all of that beauty and love in that they come in to bring for you too. They show me the numbers 519. I don't know what those numbers mean for you, but I know I see the numbers that I need to give you as being significant for you. And I also want to give you September, October as a significant months for you as well that feel to be important. And I also want to give you the word, hold on, let me see if I can get it for you here. Okay. Oh my gosh, don't shoot the messenger. They're giving me the word trampoline. I don't know what it means, but for goodness sake, the word trampoline just like popped in. And so it's like, we're just like jumping and bouncing and and stuff like that too. So I hope you understand their little sense of humor there too. But with that, we're the up and the down, the up and the down. But then they're saying, wait a minute. They're using that in a symbolic way too. They're like, wait a minute, it's going to settle. It's going to settle. You're going to go steady. Now it's like going steady and moving forward ahead. So there's a positivity in that, but oh my God, that threw me for a loop when they first came in. So, oh my goodness gracious. You've got some beautiful grandparents coming into, I feel like, they're coming into, they're very, very happy couple. And they're coming in to just wish you a happy Valentine's Day. That's coming up in a couple weeks too. And it's like, they would give you a little box of chocolates and they would give you some flowers, and a little Valentine that says, we always love you forever and always, that they come showing me for you. So I hope that all resonates for you. The trampoline was crazy. Your people have quite a sense of humor, I've got to tell you, Lisa, too. So oh my gosh. Okay, you know what it means. Thank you. Okay, my darling. So I will leave you with their love. Okay. All right. Most ups and downs. Okay. So I'm glad that you understand that.
I'm a maniac most days.
I was like, you really want me to say that, spirit world? Oh my
goodness. Oh my gosh. That's great.
Okay. All right. I got handed over to you, Nancy.
Lisa, I just really want to add to that because it's funny. I also got the 8 of Cups for you, which also the 8, which is also a symbol for infinity. And I definitely got also too that, leaving behind, walking away, letting go of things that no longer serve you. I also feel like there is some public recognition coming. You may not, how can I say this? You may not see this in yourself, but you really do have a lot of self-confidence. You may think that you don't, but when other people see you, they think they're looking at a very confident person. And I feel like there is some recognition coming your way, whether it looks like, somebody complimenting you, thank you so much for helping. Thank you so much for being who you are. Or it could be work related where you're getting some kind of an award. But I feel like if there hasn't been already, I feel like there is some public recognition coming your way. And I also get the Queen of Cups for you. So I just kind of wanted to add a little bit that you're very, and I know you kind of said you're everywhere, but I feel like you are a very calm, very nurturing person. I also feel like you're very emotionally stable. You're very grounded in the sense that if somebody comes to you and they're, I have zero confidence. You have more confidence. People see that differently. Just that's what I want you. That's what spirit wants you to know. People see you differently than that. And I feel like when people come to you frantic, you have a way of having a calm voice and actually walking people through stuff. And people really appreciate that about you. So I really wanted to share that with you because I don't know that you see that in yourself. I also feel like I do have your grandmother here with me. And I feel like she is showing me spending time in the kitchen. She enjoyed cooking. I also feel like she really appreciated having, you know, flowers. And I also feel like you do have certain smells that come your way. I don't know why I'm sensing like a rose scent, like yeah, I guess like a rose water kind of smell, like some type of fragranty smell that reminds you um, of your loved ones, of your grandmother. I don't know how much time you spent with your grandmother, but I feel like it's directly your grandmother's scent that you're smelling. And she's showing me that she would have had um, some trouble walking towards the end or some leg issues. Would you understand that, Lisa, as well? Because I feel like she was a very strong woman and she your beautiful nanny, yes, but I feel like things were starting to wear her down and weigh her down a little bit, so she just is bringing forth a little bit of evidence, so you know that we have her here with us. Is anyone, whether it's you, is anyone currently having some digestive issues that they're trying to um, kind of look into to figure out what's going on with them? She did have leg issues. Okay. Thank you for confirming that. Is anyone having some like stomach issues, leg issue, or excuse me, not leg issues, like digestive issues? I feel like she is confirming to keep looking into that. It's and to have patience, whether it's yourself, Lisa. Okay. I was sensing it was you. She's telling you to have a little bit of patience with that because it's going to take some exploration. There's not going to be instant relief, but don't give up on trying to figure out what it is. God, Jennifer, I feel like I'm talking about myself here, but don't give up on trying to figure out what it is because there is there is an end to it where you will start feeling better. So continue to reach out to doctors, holistic doctors, whatever you're trying to do to try to figure out what's going on with you. Okay. And I definitely see a lot of new great beginnings for you. Again, I feel like 2025 is just a fantastic year for everyone so far. I feel like we're all on a great journey here, a very excited journey. So thank you, Lisa. I just wanted to share that with you.
That's good to hear. Beautiful.
I'm going deep today, Jesse. No holds barred.
Yes, you are.
I'm going for it.
Evelyn says you're on fire, girl.
I am not playing no more.
Okay, girl. Do you want to do another one?
Sure. Let me look through the comments here. Let's see who is open. Can I come to can we do just a really quick roll call to tell us who's still here?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
So just give us an open, still here, still open. And that will help just refresh because the comments are coming in so fast. It's just difficult to go backwards.
Yeah.
So thank you, everybody. Okay, everybody's popping back in again. There they are.
Perfect.
Okay, and hi, everybody who's joined us. Thank you for being here today.
Amy, can I come to you? Amy, what's her last name?
Amy Lipsitz, is that who you're speaking of?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Hi, Amy. There she
Hello,
is. She's
Amy.
here.
Okay, perfect. So, Amy, I have a woman here with me. I feel like she could have been a mother or an aunt. I mean, I also feel like she was somebody's friend as well, but I feel a very, very nurturing, mother, aunt. Would you understand a mother or an aunt in spirit, Amy? Yes. Okay. Thank you for that. So I have a very visual coming in. Sometimes it's very visual for me. Sometimes it's not as visual, but I feel like she would have had Um, you know, and if it changed over the years, don't hold me to this, but I feel like she would have had um, darker hair, not as dark as mine, maybe like a brownish hair. I'm feeling curly or wavy, but then she's also showing it to me completely, straight as well. But I feel like there would have been a little bit of a wave to it. She comes in very fun. I feel like she was very kind of hip. She was kind of, I don't want to say 70s, but maybe like that kind of a personality. She was very free spirit, very open. Is this making sense to you, Amy? She had a very outgoing personality. She had a beautiful laugh. And honestly, she got it. Yeah, she lit up a room. She had a beautiful laugh. Like she had a very hearty, happy laugh. So I definitely feel that carefree personality. I don't feel like much got her down. She really just kind of let things, go to the waste. I am feeling though that she wasn't always on top of her health. So again, I feel like she was a very free spirit. And, maybe if she had aches and pains or anything going on, I think she kind of just, it's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. So I feel like she wouldn't have been always on top of her health. She really wants to, thank you, Amy. She really wants to let you know. Would this be a mother, Amy, I'm sorry, or an aunt? I think you may have said who it was. She hated doctors. Yeah. Don't we all? Mom. Okay. Thank you for that. She's really just expressing how much she enjoyed her time together. I feel like when the two of you were together, and I was kind of feeling friend, but I feel like when the two of you were together, I feel like you were kind of silly, like friends. I feel like wherever you went, you had a really good time together. And, she's showing me that she enjoyed her having a hot beverage, whether it was coffee or tea. But she said, don't get me wrong, though, honey, I enjoyed having a glass of wine or a cocktail from time to time. So she really wanted to come in kind of fun like that. And then she specified a red wine, like a very particular, the color wine. So I hope that makes sense to you. I'm also getting the month of October for you as being a significant month, birthday, anniversary, some kind of special occasion. So funny. I tuned in to let her talk to me today. Tea. Okay. Tea. Okay. Got it. Yeah. She had her hot beverage with her. And I also feel a very sweet smell of flowers for you that you do know when she's around you, you do get some kind of fragrance. Or you also, yes, my birthday. Awesome. Beautiful. It could be when you're just in the middle of somewhere, whether it's a department store or you're walking through Home Depot, you get some kind of a whiff of a smell. And I feel like it reminds you of her for her letting you know that she's around you. So I just wanted to confirm that she really is around you when you're feeling that happening. I'm getting the name, and again, it could be somebody associated with you in your world. I know that they like to give us evidence wherever, and I've only just been getting these names lately. I don't know why they've been dropping in all of a sudden, but I'll take them. She always comes to me in smells and stores. Yeah, exactly. Yes, she does want to shop with you. I'm getting the name Deborah. I'm getting the name Francine. So take that loosely. It may not resonate with you right away, but I feel like those might be some people that are in and around you. Let's see what else I have for you. So message that she wants to share with you. Okay. So you have had a lot going on, and what she wants to share with you today is to be a little bit more relaxed, be a little bit more carefree, because every challenge that we go through in life, we really just need to walk through it and address it. And, at the end of the day, they are a big deal, but at the big scheme of the whole picture, they're just little pieces of the puzzle that we need to get through. And it's not worth, your health over it. It's not worth getting upset over it. She would really like you to try to let go a little bit more. I also feel like you are a very hard worker. I feel like you have a very busy schedule. She would like you to take a little bit more time for yourself. Yes. Yeah. I'm feeling like you have an extremely busy personal work schedule. I feel like you're go, go, go. You're also very, I feel like you are very conservative. That is one of the cards that's coming up for me. I have the Knight of Pentacles for you, but I also feel like you're super efficient and you're very responsibility driven. So you make sure that you get your tasks at hand done. But she just really wants to encourage you to play as hard as you work and go have some free time to yourself and relax. Go get your feet wet in the water, so to speak. Okay. So I really do want to leave you with all of her love.
Oh, that was a beautiful message for Amy. Well done, Nancy.
Thank
You're
you.
on fire today, girl.
I never called me conservative. I say it conservatively with love, Amy. Very much with love. It's all good.
We have so much fun. God bless the spirit world. They're so funny. All right. Okay. All right. You got a little bit more juice in you. I feel like we can go a few more minutes if you're good, Nancy. I just want to be mindful of your time. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
absolutely.
Hi to Courtney and Melinda, who's joining us. Hi to Jess, who's joined us as well. Hi, everybody. So good to see you. It's like we're kind of like making the rounds here. Okay. Can we do another quick check-in to see who's still here and who's still open? Want to say hi to Susan as well. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I know, Tracy, you were on the show a few weeks ago too. It was great to see you. And Amy is saying thank you for the gift for today. You made her heart happy.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
That is why we do this. That is why we do this. All right, let me see. I am going to come to Tracy McGinley. I'm feeling drawn to you, Tracy, too. And Spirit World is asking me to pull you a card here as well, too. You do have a gentleman in spirit, Tracy, that first, as I'm connecting with, is giving me the image of being out on like this very wide open body of water. So I'm out like on a lake or I'm out on a river, but it's very wide. So I'm just like, there's this love of the outdoors. There's this love of peace and tranquility as he comes in from spirit world showing me. So that's the first thing I've got to give you, Tracy, with this gentleman. And I will get a little bit more in just a minute, but I've got to get your card first if you're understanding this. Okay, Tracy. Now, the card that they are giving you is about the past, and it says experiences can be used as a guide to make informed decisions for your future. Okay, so that's the first one. And everybody, by the way, I'm using Laurie Smith's cards. You are a miracle and have a seat. I just got them in the mail today, too. So if you like them, you can order them from her website, too. And I just got mine, so I was all excited. So that's the first thing that I've got for you, Tracy. Okay, so with the past, experiences can be used as a guide to make informed decisions for your future. Okay. And I'm going to get back to this wonderful gentleman too. And then the other card they give you is random thoughts are inspiration whispered into your ear. So they're reminding you that nothing actually is random and they just popped on my wall with that. Okay, Tracy. So I know that those are important. So sometimes you think like, oh, that's just, a meaningless little thing that came by. But it could also be like a loved one or a helper just kind of whispering your ears. It could even be your own higher self, your unconscious that's trying to tell you something, trying to get your attention. Okay. Now, as I move into this gentleman in spirit world, he feels very like connected with the outdoors. Like this is his peaceful place that he likes to go in because he feels like a man who has a very like broad stature to him, that it feels like if he has like a little bit too much going on or there's too much energy around him too, it's like he needs to kind of go escape, he's showing me. And there would be like a favorite chair that he would like to sit in and kind of just to like escape. So he very much had this very internal reality for him too. And I know this is your dad. Okay, thank you, Tracy. And I know he does show me being quite ill before he passed, because I feel like very kind of like drained and tired. So he's just giving me a little bit of evidence of his health, and I feel like my stomach feels very uncomfortable as well too. But as you know, Tracy, that is no more. He's in spirit world, so all of these physicalities are all gone now too. But he's just showing me a little bit of what he experienced prior to passing too. I know he's been around you really recently, like particularly in these last several days. So you've been talking to him or reaching out to him or thinking about him too. And he's like heard the message, but he also reminds you of the thought to thought connection that he's also been knocking on your door as well too. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. And I know that this was difficult for him because he's used to kind of being a little bit more in charge. And so having to kind of like, take a step back and like let people do for him was a bit of a shift in what he was used to. But I feel like he tried to make the best of it. I tried to make the best of it too. But his life was very long and well lived, and to the point where he's kind of doing like a phew, like, wow, we made it, like, wow, as he's showing me with a little bit of lightheartedness for you as well too. But this need to kind of like escape and be in his own world and his own reality, because even shows me now like symbolically kind of wanting to like climb up into a tree so that he can look over the horizon and kind of see what everything's doing, but kind of like take in the view of it all. So he's a bit of that kind of like a free spiritedness to them that I get too. Okay. Okay. Yes, you talked to him a lot. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. But particularly in these last like 5 days, he's been very active, like in your awareness and in your presence as well. So he's letting me know. Okay. Now with that, moving forward with your dad, I can see very beautiful, happy memories of the past too, because he's flipping through photo albums, and I can see like he's showing me like when you were like 8 years old and you're like just getting used to being in school and you're like finding your way. And he's bringing in memories of like birthday parties, and he's bringing in memories of like graduations. And it's like he wants you to know that he has all of these with him. Okay. So I know this feels to be important. Tracy, there's something about his, okay. Okay. So you know why he's here today is because he's trying to give you this upliftment. Okay. Hold on one second. I just try to get my thought that he was bringing in for me. Okay, sorry, I lost it. So I'm going to let him bring it up. I'm just going to stay on my flow here, and I'm going to let him bring it back to me too. Now, okay. Okay. There's going to be a shifting of gears for you that's coming in actually pretty quickly that he's letting me know. So it's kind of like if you could just hang in there for a little bit longer, and he's like holding your hands through this process, there's going to be a little bit of a shift for you that's going to be moving forward that should help to kind of like get your spirits in the flow again. Okay. So I know this to be very important. All right. Now your dad is showing me reading too as well. So he's like, he's showing me like reading on the books. I can see this very clearly, but he's saying, make sure to read the fine print, make sure to read between the lines. So when you're getting information, there can be like little messages hidden in between the lines. And so you're kind of like, well, what does that mean? Or what did he just say? Or what was that about? This is where we just take a pause and go back in so that we can kind of see like the deeper meaning, because he's letting me know that if you can take these like deeper meanings into your awareness, that it's going to help with your expansion, because you're on this lovely spiritual journey and you've actually done a little bit more and a little bit different from say other family members who have gone a different path. He's actually quite happy about this for you, Tracy. So I know this to be very important. Okay. And yeah, I'm so sorry, love. I'm so sorry. But there is this shift coming and it's really positive for you. So I feel very happy about this. And please know that he's kind of like holding your hands through this process too. But okay, hold on one second. I just want to get this. That's hard for me to keep going back like with the comments in there. I like lose my thought. I have to bring it back here to okay. All right, beautiful love. Okay. Okay, this is what your dad is telling me. It's going to kind of feel like you graduated again. So you know that point, like when you reach a graduation and you feel that like that success and you feel like that accomplishment. What your dad is telling me is like it's going to feel like you graduated again. So this shift is very positive. So please don't be thinking like you're going to feel like this forever. It's like there's always a change. So when the towers kind of come down and they kind of crumble and they go to bits and your life gets kind of rearranged and things like that, it's always going to grow back up again. And then sometimes they fall and they go up, and then sometimes they fall and they go up, but eventually you're standing still and strong and tall because you've built that foundation of strength within yourself. And I know with your dad, this is something he would want for you, to instill that strength of being, that strength of character. And so even though he was quiet and kind of, reserved within himself, it's like he had his values of how he wanted to live his life. And he always believed that you never quit, you keep going, you keep moving forward, you keep the faith. And I know this to be very important, but again, he shows me the reading. Make sure to read between the lines, make sure to read the fine print. So take that in, if you will, and that's going to help you in your endeavors moving forward as well. Now, your dad was a very hardworking man, and I know that he also shows me he's a fairly robust gentleman when he was here, but then when he started feeling unwell, like there was this, a little bit of like losing weight and a little bit more weakness that came. And so it's like what he's trying to show me, Tracy, is that he kind of understands that this has been a similar journey for you on a more spiritual level, but he says it always comes back out again. So there's always the expansion coming for you again. So I know this to be very important. He shows me like a beautiful swan, and he says, love is coming your way. It's already here for you. So love is coming your way. So please take that in for you, for your beautiful future coming ahead of you. And he says, take a breath. Just take a breath. Just take a breath for a moment. I know July is a very significant month for you. I know this to be very important. I also want to give you the numbers 3, 8, 4. I don't know what they mean, but they could be individual or put them together. So I need to give you that important. You also have a connection with Archangel Michael as well that comes in for you, just to give you a little extra love on his side. And I'm going to leave you with a blessing from your father. And please know he's going to continue to be on your side and be with you. So you're never alone, but there is this beautiful shift coming your way. So I'm going to wrap my arms around you as well and give you a hug, Tracy. And I hope that's helpful for you, and leave you with their love. So thank you for allowing for me to work with you today. I appreciate it too. Okay, Nancy,
Beautiful.
I'm going to give you the next one, please. Thank you, Tracy. Okay.
Is Jennifer McCormick still here with us?
Okay. I will wait and we'll check in to see if she's still here. Okay.
Oh, okay. 3 is my birthday.
Thank you.
8 is, oh, wonderful.
Tracy.
Oh.
She is still here. Jennifer
Awesome.
still, because she
Okay,
just
great.
commented.
Hi, Jennifer. I'm going to go ahead and come to you. So I do know that your husband is in spirit. I definitely do have him here with me. I also know that he enjoyed the outdoors. He was a bit of a rugged guy. I actually feel like he's coming in a little tweaky today too. I feel like he's coming in with a fishing pole. Like, we caught him. He was busy, but he wanted to drop in to give you a message. So on a little bit more of a serious note, but obviously very positive note for you, Jennifer. He knows that you've been through a lot. He knows that there's been a lot of soul searching on your part. He feels like your world definitely got taken up from under your feet. It wasn't your original plan to figure out what the next steps were without him. He also wants to let you know that he knows that you have had a lot of mental clarity. You are feeling the love and the support that's helping you work through the grief and the loss, and to carry on with life and to take care of the children and all of that. You definitely, I pulled the card of the 2 of Pentacles. You definitely have a lot of balance going on. You have a lot of moving parts that you are responsible for taking care of and making sure everybody's okay. So he is coming in with a lot of love to give you the support, to let you know what a great job that you are doing, that you took over and you're running the show and you're doing everything perfectly. You have had a lot of self-reflection, really trying to dig deep to figure out, who you are, where you're going, and all of that. Don't forget to take time, which I feel like you do already. Don't forget to take time for some of the personal celebrations. You really have achieved a lot. You really have held everybody. You've definitely given others all of the support and love during, your transition of losing your husband and their father, son, brother, all of that. You have the Wheel of Fortune card that is on your side. It's good luck, it's karma, it's, destiny, turning points, change, getting through ups and downs. So I really want to leave that card with you, because right now the world is at your fingertips. Right now success is on your time. You love fishing. You Right now you're in a cycle of anything that you decide to do, you can make that happen. Any direction that you want to go in, you can make that happen. You have the world at your fingertips. You have the Wheel of Fortune on your side. You have yes, I know that. Yeah. And you've done a fabulous job being mom and dad. And he really is highlighting that for you. He really comes in, really, this reading is all about you and what you've accomplished since the loss, because it's been a long road. It's been a road of loss and grief goes through different cycles. And he just is really proud. He's sorry that you're having to do it without him, but he really wants to commend you. What a beautiful, loving, fantastic job you're doing with the family. So again, he always comes in with so much love for you, and you already know he's supporting you, and he's by your side every step of the way. So I really want to leave you with his love, Jennifer.
Yeah, that was a beautiful message. I love it when Jennifer's husband comes in. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. So,
Yes.
Beautiful. Please, everybody, if you're getting a solicitation in the comments, please ignore it, and I'll be taking care of those later, and just getting those out of there. If you could please remember to hit the reactions button, a heart or a care or a wow. Those are all fun. They help the algorithm, so Facebook knows that we're trying to reach more people with all of the love that we have to give. We so appreciate it. And thank you for your comments and your interactions. Thank you for sharing, for tagging, for hashtagging, and subscribing. To myself, to Nancy, to Kelly Brickle, and the Sacred Spiral Network. We so appreciate all of you so much. So again, Nancy's got a demonstration coming on tomorrow on the Prism of Light. And they can find that on your page, Nancy Muratalla, on Facebook. Yes. And on Instagram as well, correct? All right, correct. Beautiful. So there's more opportunity to get some messages from Nancy tomorrow as well. So that's very exciting. And you can also see Nancy on the For the Love of Spirit Sunday Spiritual Service hosted by myself. Our next one will be a week from Sunday too. So we're looking forward to that. So we have a lot of fun things going on too. And so Miss Nancy, so again, everybody, you can find Nancy over on Facebook and on Instagram at Nancy Muratalla. And would you please, I'd love to give you any closing words that you would love to leave with everybody here today.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care of each other. Life is not easy. It's a rocky road for all of us. We're all in this together. Be kind. We had a reading on our last Sunday service about, if you haven't walked the path that somebody else has walked on, go in it with no judgment. Just have empathy and love, and be a listening ear, and just take care of each other and love one another is really what I feel is such an important message to say out loud today. So thank you, everyone. And thank you for coming on. We appreciate you all.
Thank you, Nancy. Sometimes it's the simple things, just like take a step back, release judgment, and love each other and work together. So it always comes back to the simplicity, doesn't it? So really beautiful messages today, and beautiful final message for everybody here. And again, thank you everybody for tuning into Embracing Infinity on the Sacred Spiral Network. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with us. Nancy and I are wishing you a fabulous weekend. We're sending a lot of love to our producer, Kelly Brickle, as she's in travel, because she's going up to work up north here today. So we're excited for her as well. I know, we're so excited. Please may all of the love and healing and beauty that we have experienced and created today be spread across this entire planet and beyond, so that every living being, every form of consciousness will feel loved. And we ask for another little final prayer with Spirit, that this healing be helped use as a channel with Spirit World, so that everybody will have food and shelter, especially our beautiful children. So as you move into your weekend ahead, live well, love you well, and walk each step with grace. They will take you far. So much love to each and every one of you. And again, thank you for being on today and for participating with us too. We felt your energy. We felt your shining lights. And thank you, Nancy, for being my guest here today. You're my beautiful friend. And I'm so grateful for your time and for your love. Yeah, so thank you so much. So, okay, here we go. There we go.
Hi, everyone. Thank you.